Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? Waiting for some more people to fall up in here real quick. Shout out to RJ, Fat John 911, Monogamous Player, Dukalux, the Paul 9559. What's up? What's good with you guys? Waiting for some more people to fall up in here. Now, Miles is running a little late. Jay Roman, he got shit he got to do. He gonna be out of pocket today. Also, Coach Justin is gonna be out of pocket. You know, those gentlemen, they got things they got to do. So salute to them. K-Son, what's good with you? Chris Demetrius from the Lou, was good with you? Big P or BP, I can't say the whole name, fam. What's good with you? J98, Quiz Low Speaks, what's good with you, fam? What's good with you? What's good with you? Now, again, waiting for Miles to come up in here. He's running a little late. We're running a little late. Bees Burger or Bees Sugar. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, let me just plug the joint right quick. Did the red pill movement expose the truth about women or the truth about men? Again, did the red pill movement expose the truth about women or the truth about men? Now, before we get into this, I got to do my due diligence, right? So just bear with me for just a moment. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that this gets its proper attention. Bear with me for just a moment. Hold on real quick. Let me put the link right here. Y'all see the link. That's for what I'm about to show you next. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below, and in the seminar you're going to learn heavy game, some heavy game for myself, Miles Cunningham, Ron Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today.
I know it sounds horrible.
Yeah, why is this shit sounding like that, bro?
Because I clipped it. Now, if y'all can send me the original joint, I'll take the original joint. Y'all got it.
He didn't send it to you?
I never asked for it.
Oh, but if you clipped it, why you ain't just uploaded to? Oh, you clipped it and it sounded that way. Okay, all right, I got it.
Yeah, I clipped it and that's the way it came across. Yeah, I know it sounds horrible.
I'll get him to send it to you.
Yeah, there we go. So we got Miles in the building. That's the link. Matter of fact, let me put the link in the chat. Real quick, just look at Miles like, this shit sounded horrible. Got my man sounding whack. Anyway, bro, we good with the phone lines, but we'll bring that shit up in just a moment.
I'll bring the phone lines up a little bit later, because
niggas don't got no sense of shit. Niggas don't let us get into it. So what's good with you, fam?
Man, I don't know what's up. Whenever it's raining in my city, the fucking internet be acting kind of gimpy. So yeah, that's why it took me so long to get on.
It do that shit everywhere.
Everything is cool, man. About to watch that fight night, nigga. What the fuck?
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. I gotta have my ass out there in the neighborhood bar and grill so I can get out some shorties while I'm watching niggas beat their head in and shit.
Nigga, I ordered my shit, nigga. Cause I want to hear everything. I want to see everything. I want to be able to replay the shit. Like I'm hyped.
There we go. All righty. So what we're talking about today is, did the red pill movement expose the truth about women or the truth about men? Before we get into this, Miles, you got anything you want to plug, fam? I know you do.
Oh yeah, you know what it is, man. Get that picture ready, man. We got the Masculine Identity Membership.com. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com. You know what I'm saying? So you can learn about yourself as a man, learn how to build your masculine identity, learn how to understand everything about the world, including women, by understanding first yourself. You see what I'm saying? And then after that, y'all could go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. And both programs we update every month with brand new information. And by the way, if you're on the program, if you're on any of those memberships, you also have access to the video. You see what I'm saying? You have access to the seminar video. So yeah, man, that's how it goes. But K. Zagan, appreciate you for having me on, man. Anybody else coming on? Jay Roman coming on? Mr. Justin coming on?
No, Jay Roman and Justin, they hit me up. They got shit they got to do, so
Okay.
they're gonna be MIA today.
All
It's
right.
just you and I, fam. Doing what we do.
No, hey, no,
Alrighty.
man.
So what I want to do is we played this clip before, but this clip needs to be replayed because it goes with the title. Again, did the Red Pill movement expose the truth about women or the truth about men? So here we go.
I was deceived into a situation where I was just like, girl I was dealing with at the time, I found out she had knocked off a rapper. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. At the time when somebody told it to me, it was like, yo, she was hanging around such and such. They be rocking like that. I was like, in my mind, I'm saying nah, but as the conversation is flowing, I'm standing in ice water like.
That would be me too.
Right?
My mom wouldn't leave it.
When I finally saw her, I was like, you be dealing with such and such? No. She tried to deceive me. Coming out later. These are those times. Issue with that was highly bothered by that because I had an image of her in my mind that she allowed to fester in my mind, like of her being something. And I didn't know that she was capable of that. See, that's what I'm saying is freedom. If she had presented herself and said, yo, this is what I'm on and this is the type of woman that I am, then it could have been easier for me to process. It was a long drop from the building because I felt that and I was highly bothered.
Look, let me tell y'all something. Here's the fundamental problem with Red Pill guys. Because he said something at the end. If she would have presented herself, I said in a recent video, far too many guys are making women responsible for their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You're choosing to have those feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He said he had an image of her. This is what he said. He had an image of her, and he said that she allowed to fester in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what happens. When you guys have this grandiose idea, you romanticize and idealize love and women, and you have this distinction between the quintessential good girl and the slutty bad girl, okay, you set yourself up to, because this is what guys do. They like to see how a woman is moving. They see how she dressed. Does she got a bunch of tattoos, a bunch of piercings? Does she go clubbing, bar hopping? And they like to see that, and they like to prejudge women based on that. So what happens is you already are looking at this chick and you're pedestalizing her because she ain't got no tattoos, she ain't got a bunch of piercings, she don't drink, she don't smoke, she's just very modest, she doesn't go out a lot. So you're already putting her in this category. Oh shit, this might be one I can take serious. That's not her fault that you have that image of her. So what happens is when you're dealing with her and she sees how you're moving, she automatically knows, oh, he might be the judgmental type. Because she might want to fuck you right away. But what she'll do is she'll peep how you're moving and say, nah, I'm going to fall back. Because I can tell he has an image of me that's not accurate, but I'm going to allow him to believe it. But if you had the image already, she just didn't say nothing to you. See, guys expect women to come across. I mean, do guys really expect women to say, you know what? I have one night stands every weekend. I don't need no emotional attachment to suck a dick. Do guys really expect women to say that? They're not going to say that, right? So what guys have to understand is that the good girl and the bad girl are the same girl. The same girl that would cheat on you won't cheat on that guy. I got a story to go with it. I'm going to pass it to my partner, Miles. There was this chick I used to deal with, and I was fucking her. Yes. She had boyfriends. I was digging out. I was a side dude. She met one particular dude before they even got into a relationship. She stopped fucking me because she was feeling this dude that much. Now they're married. So she ain't even trying to fuck with a nigga like that no more. So what I'm saying is she had boyfriends in the past that she would cheat on with me. But with this new guy, she like, nah. I'm not fucking up my shit with him to fuck with you on some side dude shit. It ain't happening. So my point in telling you guys that story is guys think that, oh, all women who don't cheat won't cheat. And all women who do cheat will always cheat. That's not true. Women will literally pick and choose what they do in relationships based on the man. You got to feel.
Yeah, man. The Red Pill exposed. Well, look, I only believe in the power of men. Pause. And what I mean by that is that in the hierarchy of all things, You know, there's nature, God, whatever you subscribe to. And then right below that, there's man. And when I say men, I don't mean all mankind. I mean men. I mean XY chromosome motherfuckers. That's what I mean. And then beyond that is women and children. You get what I'm saying? So the only truth, the closest thing that we have to God, God, the closest thing we have to God in nature is man. XY chromosome motherfuckers. So we can only expose the truth in men. You see, what guys don't understand, and one thing they've never understood, is that a woman's nature, all that female nature shit that they talk, they don't even realize that female nature is a result of the men in this society. The nature of the female is predicated on the man. You know, so we tell you guys this all the time. Women follow men. Women seek leadership from men. So whatever a man is doing, the women are going to follow. So if we're exposing any kind of truth, we can only expose truth in men. And the reason why I say that is because nothing that the woman does is predicated on her own volition. Everything that a woman does is predicated on the value, character, and rules that are set by men. Whether you want to fucking believe it or not, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas want to. Yo, man, we got to hold these women accountable. For what? For what? It's like you see a bunch of kids acting up in the store. Oh, we got to hold these kids accountable. What the fuck you mean? We're not going to hold the kids accountable. We're going to hold the parents accountable.
Exactly.
So how the fuck we going to hold women accountable when it's the men that tell women what it is? We tell women what it is. I told y'all niggas the other day, you can look it up on Google. It is the sperm. It's the sperm cell that decides the gender or sex of the child that comes forth. It is us who decides. It's men who decides. So whether you consciously decide or you on a biological cellular level decide, it is you who decides. The problem with most niggas is that they don't know the power that they wield. They don't know the responsibility that is at their behest. They don't understand their masculine identity. You get what I'm saying? They don't understand what the fuck is going on in relation to women. You know, shout out to Lucario. He put out that clip when I said a man doesn't blame a woman for nothing. So Mano sitting there talking about, oh, well, she had this image that she put into my mind, and I thought that she was this type of person because she presented. Let me tell y'all niggas something. This is why we talk about the vetting process on the Bad Boy membership. Lucario got a whole video talking about the vetting process. The vetting process is for you to set the program for the woman to follow, and And so within a certain amount of time, she can show and prove consistency of character in reference to your program. That's what it's about. And also having a program means you maintaining a certain level of consistency as a man, a certain of consistency of character so that woman can follow. If you don't understand how to set consistencies, how to set programs, there's nothing for a woman to follow. So as a human being, as an individual, it's going to look like the woman is making her own decisions, but the woman is not really making her own decisions. The woman is responding to media. She's responding to society. She's responding to the upbringing of her family. And if she had go ahead.
No, I was going to say real quick. She has the illusion of having a choice.
Exactly. And the truth is, if she was lucky enough to have a strong father figure in her life, guess what? More than likely, she's following a lot of the rules that her father instilled in her. Because whenever there is masculine leadership around, a woman will cling to that regardless. A woman is going to cling to that shit regardless. So what we have to understand as men is that there is no such thing as exposing the truth of a woman. The truth of a woman is predicated on other things. And we can tell this by the nature of, why do you think a woman got breasts? A woman has breasts because it's a woman's nature to nurture. And if we understand what nurturing means, is that a woman enhances the environment that she's in, but the environment that she's in is what it is. And then she absorbs it and enhances it. Who dictates the environment that a woman is in? It's always the men. If you think about it, if you break it all the way down, it's the man who puts. So all of that dumb shit that Mano was just saying, he's just trying to play victim. And you see this, and you know the hypocritical shit I can't stand about certain niggas is that certain niggas play tough guy. You understand? Certain niggas play bully in these streets. Certain niggas act like that. Certain niggas act like they untouchable. But you let a bitch put an image in your mind, and then when you find out that she's fucking with other niggas, all of a sudden you playing the victim. All of a sudden you're heartbroken. All of a sudden she took a fall from grace in your eyes, and all of this other shit. So niggas is, oh Mano, oh I'm sorry, bro. Oh, that's the type of shit that Mano has to go through. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga.
So what's so funny is, right, because we're talking about, did it expose the truth about men or the truth about women? What it exposed is that a lot of men are gullible, naive dreamers. That's what it exposed.
Yep.
See, here's the thing, right? I'm going to use this parallel to describe the truth. If you remember back in the day, before we were born, right? You can go all the way back to World War II and even before then, right? When people were smoking cigarettes, nobody knew that it caused cancer. Right? But nobody thought to say to themselves, why am I addicted to this shit? I'm addicted to this shit, and I don't think there is no hazard to my health, and I clearly have an addiction to this, right? So when the truth came out that it caused cancer, it was an uproar. But the truth that it caused cancer was always there. You just chose not to seek the truth. You chose because you were enjoying the cigarette. You were enjoying the way it made you feel. You chose to ignore the possibilities that this shit could be hazardous to your health.
Right.
Let's bring it back to women. You meet a woman, you fall in love, you pedestalize her, you think this is your forever bitch. Y'all known each other a month. Y'all already talking about marriage. Y'all talking about getting matching tombstones when you die. Y'all thinking that far ahead, right? So matching burial plots and all that, right? But what happens is, because you're enjoying the situation, you never take the time to step back and remove your feelings and emotions from the situation and say, what am I seeing really? What's really going on? You chose to look at the world through rose-colored lenses. For all you red pill guys, you chose that. See, what guys want to do is they want to hold women accountable for them falling in love and thinking a certain way about the women.
Right.
You chose to feel those feelings. Those women didn't make you fall in love with them. And even if that woman said, I will always be with you, I will never leave you, I don't want nobody else. There's a saying, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. I heard that when I was a kid. I literally lived my whole life with that saying. So, and I know these red pill niggas, you heard it too. You chose to ignore that. See, whoever said that saying, that was ingenious. They was trying to tell you niggas, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Meaning, it don't matter what people say. If you can't quantify it or prove it for yourself, don't believe it. But even when you do see it, everything ain't what it seems. You got it, Phil.
Hey, I want to reference something that Lucario said on our show yesterday, where he said,
real quick, my bad. Junior with the $4.99. I feel that red pill rage comes from the guy realizing he's not an alpha side. Not on the alpha side, and he's getting simp treatment. I don't think it's necessarily that, but we'll get into that in just a moment. I mean, that's cool that you put it that way, but we'll get into that in just a moment. You got it, fam. Are we cool? You want to open the phone lines up, or you want to wait?
I just opened up the phone lines.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you want to put the number up, that's cool too.
All right. Is it the 919?
Yeah, 919-647.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
All right, yeah. So so I was saying that nigga, you done.
You talking about Lucario said something on the live stream.
Right. Okay, so basically what I was trying to get to, and it actually goes to what JR was saying. He's talking about red pill rage, realizing that he's not the alpha side, that he's getting simp treatment. See, let me tell you something about red pill. Red pill is not binary enough. Red pill is not logical enough. Red pill has a lot of emotions to it. You understand? That's why there's red pill rage. Let me explain something about logical thinking. And why I wanted to reference what Lucario said on the show yesterday. Lucario said that men live in the black and white, women live in the gray area. But there's a lot of men these days that live in the gray area. And what that means is this. And I was looking at the shirt just now and why I designed it this way. You see that there's white and then there's black. You understand? There's a black. Everything is binary. It's one way or the other. And once we realize that it's one way or the other, there's really no reason to get upset or get into our emotions. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like this. If you're dealing with a woman and so far she's been consistent and treating you and behaving the way that she's supposed to be behaving, there's nothing for you to be angry about, right? Now, if you're a man who understands black and white, you understand that there's only going to be two things. Either she going to act right or she not. The nigga that, because we live in black or white, we already understand how to adapt to the opposite situation. You understand what I'm saying? You have a guy like, going back to the video, Mano talking about, he has an image that this woman put into his mind. The image is the gray area. Do you understand?
Yeah, I remember y'all talked about that yesterday. Yeah. The black and white, the gray. Yeah,
black and white in the gray area. Because if I'm trying to analyze the person that she is in my mind, that's me trying to fantasize this woman. That's me trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like turn it into something where I'm connected to my feelings. Where it's like, look, either black and white is either she gonna act right or she not. So far she been acting right, we cool. The moment that she's not acting right, I'm hollering at another bitch. We good. I don't need to take time to stop and, well, you know, there's no reason to do that because there's no gray area. Right. It's black and it's white. Right. And if I'm a real nigga, I understand that already, bro. So either you acting right and we cool or you not, and I'ma just move on. I don't even need to fucking access my fucking emotions and worry about that shit. And not to say that as men, we don't have any emotions, but what am I saying? If I'm focused on what I really want, I'm focused on a woman that's acting right. So, okay, you've been acting right for 6 months, and then in the 7th month, all of a sudden you're not acting right no more. I don't need to sit here and argue with you. I don't need to sit here and argue with you. It's either black or white, ones and zeros, left or right. Either you're acting right or you're not. Once you're not acting right, we're good. We're done. Because like you said, K-Zag, enjoy it until it's not enjoyable anymore. You see what I'm saying? And if most men understood that type of shit, there would be no red pill rage. But the reason why there's red pill rage is because just like Mano, a lot of you motherfuckers had an image of what women should be. So then when you get into all of this content on YouTube and niggas is telling you the real truth about life, not even just women, but life itself, niggas is like, oh my God, the world is not as beautiful as I thought it would be. And I'm going to rage and I'm going to access my emotions. And no, nigga, just understand that either when you understand your direction, there's things that, and I said it on the show yesterday too. If my focus is A, and I'm talking to somebody and we talking, and they say, blah, 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 negative A. I'll be like, hey, we don't need to talk anymore because you're negative A and my focus is A. You get what I'm saying? But so once I move on from that conversation, I don't need to get mad at you or argue with you. Now I'm talking to somebody else and they blah, 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 back and forth, blah, 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 positive A. Okay, we can keep talking. That's all that life is. Left or right, ones and zeros. The whole thing about life is choice. And if you focus on what you're trying to get to and just make your next choice, your best choice to get closer to your goal, that's all you really need to worry about. A lot of niggas be getting caught up on emotions and issues and feeling disrespected and all that other shit. And it's like, for what? You're just taking more time to get to your goals. But you got it, KZ.
You know what's interesting? If guys would think about the history of marriage, if you go back to the medieval days, the Renaissance days, and even before the Roman Empire and all that,
right?
When they were getting married, it had nothing to do with feelings or emotions. It was all about alliances, and there was also an issue with rights with the land. So you had land barons and all that. So they would make sure that they got married. So in the event of their death, their land and all that shit would pass down to the next of kin, which would be the kids. In order for that to happen, you had to get married. There had to be some lineage. There has to be the proof. All right, You married her, y'all fucked, y'all had some kids. Oh, those are the kids, they get the land.
Right.
Right. So if you look at the history of marriage and relationships, at some point, the individuals that had a problem with marriage were the women at first.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got tired of being married off to men they weren't attracted to and that they didn't love. So it was women who fought the fact that I'm tired of these arranged marriages because I want to pick the man I want to be with, which is why, if you think about the invention of the chastity belt right around the 14th, 15th century, why did they invent that? If you can't fuck anybody you want, this the nigga you gonna fuck right here. You know, the king of England made a deal with the king of France. You're gonna marry his son, right? So what happened is, you know, through the course of time, even if you think about the feminist movement, that's also tied to choice of who I want to marry, who I want to have sex with, who I want to have kids with. So at some point along the way, men started thinking like women. Because if you think about how men used to think, they were practical and logical. I'm gonna marry this chick because it makes business sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We have an empire. We're going to have an alliance with them over there to strengthen our empire, right? To have allies. So it was a logical arrangement. Now dudes are like women. But I want to be in love, though. I really want to care. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the whole red pill movement exists, because y'all think like a bunch of bitches. You got it, fam.
Bitch ass yucca.
Nah, that's real stuff. It reminds me of that video I just clipped. You know, I don't know if you remember the other day on last week on Real Game No Theory, where that Jamaican dude called in and you asked him if he wanted to be in love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he was saying that he was trying to connect love to sex and all that. And real quick, guys, call in. The phone lines are open 919-647-9392, 647-9392, 919-647-9392. Y'all could call in. Yeah. And so he was like, you know, I thought that if women, you know, if we have sex with a woman, then that means, you know, that there's feelings involved and a woman got to have feelings if she's going to have sex with you and da-da-da-da. And I asked him, I was like, you know, so what about you should a woman love? Like, what should a woman fall in love with concerning you? And he couldn't answer the question. And the thing is that, you know, it's like love is cool, but love is an emotion, bro. Like, we still got to understand the reality of life, bro. Like, as men, we have to understand the reality of life. Reality of life is that a lot of things is not as emotional as you fucking think it is. You understand? You know, sex is a good feeling. You know, when you spend time with somebody that you care about, it's a good feeling. And I understand how that may affect your mind. But at the same time, you have to understand the reality of life, where it's like we have things that we want to do. Right. We have desired goals and things that we want to achieve before we die. And we also want to enjoy life. And even enjoyment in itself is an emotion. You understand? But at the same time, we have to learn how to separate enjoyment and reaching our goals. You understand? Now, if we happen to have friends that work with us to help us reach our goals, and we looking at that person and we looking at that association and we like, hey, man, I really dig K-Zaggin, man, because every Saturday we get up here and then we get to spit this game and we get to talk about this stuff. So, you know, I feel good to be associated with K-Zaggin, right? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, am I going to get all like emotional about it? Like, for example, let's just say K-Zag hit me up next week and be like, yo, I can't do the show no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with this game shit. Or I hit him up and be like, nah, fuck that. I ain't doing this shit no more. Each one of us is going to have to look at it like, what's more efficient for me to sit there and get mad at the situation? Like, man, fuck, man, we not doing the show no more. I feel so disappointed. And what's going to happen to all the fans? And God, oh my God, what's going to happen to my Saturdays? And what am I going to do? Or should I just be like, well, fuck that. Let me schedule a fucking show on my StreamYard and do the fucking show myself. You understand what I'm saying? What's going to make more sense? What's going to make more sense? What's going to be more beneficial to either of us? What's going to be more beneficial to the people that watch the show? What's going to be more beneficial to the people that's in the chat right now? For me to sit there and go over how I feel about the entire situation and be mad and worry about my emotions, or take action and do. If we're not going left, then we got to go right. You see what I'm saying?
You what you saying is this is how deep. I'm listening to you talk and I'm thinking, and it's gonna go over a lot of guys' head. I want guys to understand what he's saying. Am I gonna bitch about my new reality or adapt to it?
Right.
And the red pill guys, they don't adapt; they bitch,
and
that's where they lose.
And that's why they have that's why they have problems with chicks, bro. Because you can't come off as a leader but bitching at the situation. You understand? Yo, I remember one time we had a seminar, bro, and there was an associate between Lucario and myself, and we was promoting the seminar. We had this nigga on the poster and everything, bro. You understand? And I ain't gonna say his name or nothing like that, because I ain't, it's not about him, just a story. And like, bro, literally like 2 or 3 days before the fucking seminar, this nigga hit us up talking about, bro, I can't. No, as a matter of fact, the same day of the seminar, he was like, bro, I can't make it, bro. I can't come. Yo, and this is why I fuck with Lucario so much. I didn't see Lucario get mad, upset, disappointed, nothing. We just like we were on our way to the seminar when we found out the news, and we just kept going, bro. Like, no, we didn't take time to be like, yo, man, fuck that nigga, man, bitch ass nigga. Did it. Niggas like, hey, well, next, like, we're on our way to the fucking seminar anyway to do the seminar that we was gonna do regardless of the nigga that didn't show up. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. So this is, look, emotions are cool and there's nothing wrong with feeling a certain way, but what's more important, bro? Getting what you trying to get done or fucking with your emotions? See, the thing with women is women, like I said, women are, they respond to their environment. You understand? They respond, they react to their environment based on emotions. They because that's their perspective, that's their nature, and that's okay because they have to nurture. They have to focus on different types of energies in a room, especially, like I said, concerning kids, like shit. A woman even can understand when her man is feeling a certain way and nurture him and do things for him that's going to make him comfortable and keep him focused. But why does she have to do things to keep her man focused? Because she wants her man to stay focused on the black and white. You understand? She don't need her man to come home all emotional. She needs her man to stay focused on the black and white so he can get up the next day and get out there and get it. Because if her man wake up the next morning focused on the gray area and focused on the emotional parts of shit, he gonna be sitting there talking about, I don't know if I can go to work today because I feel this way. And she gonna be looking at you like, nigga, you better get your punk ass up and go to work. Let me empty your balls real quick so you can focus and get your ass back to work.
Bro, that's look, and this is why you can't complain to women, because women are gonna look at you like you're the leader.
Mm-hmm.
So if I got a problem, I'm gonna look to you
exactly
for a solution. But if you got a problem and you can't find a solution for your own shit, what the fuck I need you for?
Exactly.
It's the whole complaining thing. I want guys to understand how serious this is. When you complain, now if you are upset at one particular woman in one event about that.
Sorry, no, that was me. I was just making sure the shit was working.
All right. So call in real quick. Area code 919-647-9392. So damn, I lost my train of thought.
My bad. I was just making sure the shit was working.
No, it was on me. Me. God damn it. Anyway. So my point is this, gentlemen. My point is this, right? As a leader, like right. Your job
as a leader, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your job is kind of like, and I like to use the military example.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in the field of combat and you are a lieutenant, you are leading a platoon of men, which is about 45 to 50 dudes, right? Or you're gonna be asking dudes, man, should we flank to the left? Should we flank to the right? What do you guys think we should do? And you're the leader. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, this motherfucker here. If y'all look, bro, y'all might not know this about me. I am a fucking war historian. I can literally wake up in the morning and watch Vietnam war documentaries from the morning until nighttime, all day. World War II war in Vietnam War, the other wars too, but mostly the Vietnam War, World War II, right? During these wars and during multiple wars, there were times when the NCOs, non-commissioned officers, wanted to kill the officer. Because they're like, this motherfucker's a horrible leader. Kill him. They in the Vietnam, they call it frag. Frag him. Kill his ass. He's a horrible leader. All the men are getting killed because he don't know what the fuck he doing, right? So one of the things that military men, especially grunts, non-commissioned officers, they hated officers. Because a lot of the officers became officers, lieutenants, captains, majors. They became that because they went to school. So they were educated. But the grunts, they're in the field. They're actually in the midst of shit, and that's how they got their stripes. This is why if you call a sergeant sir, he is like, I earn a living. Don't call me sir. Call me by my rank. Call that motherfucker sir. No, he went to school for his shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here really getting it in these woods and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is, in wartime, when these dudes come in, these officers, these captains, these lieutenants, and these grunts, these NCOs, these high-ranking sergeants, they looking at these dudes like, he don't know shit. I got to teach this motherfucker shit.
Right.
I got to teach him how to lead men because I'm a leader of men. So I want guys to understand when you deal with women, they looking at you for guidance.
Facts.
So if you can't guide yourself, how the fuck can you guide them?
Facts. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, look, the like, for example, there's that guy that calls in. He's anonymous. He always says he never really says his name, but he always trying to push he calls it awareness, but he's really trying to like talk red pill shit, when he calls in. And I'm like, awareness of what, bro? Like, see, if we see the thing that a lot of guys don't understand is that if you are aware of yourself, that's really like 80% of the situation. Like the rest is just details, bro. Like the rest of it is just small details that are not even important. Let me see. We got 980. You're on live with K Zaggin and Miles on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, and city. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Miles? What's going on, K Zag? It's Mike, and I donated to both of you guys. I didn't donate it down like that bitch ass dude on the show with Lucario, so I donated some money.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Yes,
and I'm also in North Carolina.
Okay, that's what's up, bro.
So pretty much, I just wanted to chime in on what you guys were saying. And one thing I really like, you guys just talking about this stuff right now is what makes the game easier, because I see why when you and Lucario and Steve the Dean and everybody else, would always talk about the manhood as a skill set and masculinity, is because that as a man, masculinity lives in everything we do and how we act in any part of our lives, whether it's dating or just, whether we make a choice or decision, our masculinity comes first. And, that's what, we have to put at the forefront. And, just like, with game, I remember when I called into you and Lucario about last month asking if I should get on the Bad Boy membership or Masculine Identity membership first. And you told me to get on the Masculine Identity membership first.
Right.
And I realized that the reason it made the game easier for me and I'm actually getting results just quick like that is because, like, I realized that I have to approach, any chick I approach her, however I step to any chick, I have to show her, bitch, I'm the leader. It's either, you go with the program or you get the fuck out. You put out or you get the fuck out. Simple. Right. So pretty much I just want to say that, with the whole red pill thing and red pill rage and all that stuff, it's pretty much essentially, grooming men to be quote unquote rich trick, pretty much, instead of actually being a leader. Pretty much like you guys always say, it's all about putting the woman first. That's why the whole red pill thing exists. So pretty much it's teaching guys to put the woman first. Oh, I got to get my money up and do this, that, and the third.
Right.
So then I could get this kind of woman.
Right.
So what you guys are preaching is definitely, we're not preaching, but also practicing and demonstrating is, the real, like, serum. Like, it's greater than the fucking super soldier serum and Infinity Stones and shit, like, real life. So, I respect that. And Jay Zaggin, man, like, I just, came across your channel last month, and dude, like, you're also the real fucking deal. Like, you basically break it down pretty much, and pretty much how I found all you guys was when I started listening to ARC and trying to do the Mode 1 thing and how all of it lines up and it's synonymous. Rest in peace to ARC. You guys keep doing your thing. You know, you guys are saving lives out here, so I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
and
All right.
Did you have, no questions or anything?
Oh, well, not actually, I do. Not one comes to mind. So I was going to ask, like, you know, if I could, now for Miles, if I could, like, switch to just doing one-on-one calls more frequently, or because I did just get on the Masculine Identity membership recently, and I know, and I called you about this last time where you said you have different tiers where I could do it, you know, more frequently. So I was wondering if I could like do the ones where it's weekly. I think that's tier 2 or tier 3.
Tier 3 is the ones where you could do it weekly.
Okay, cool. All right. So I'll just do that then. I was just making sure which one was which, and I didn't get it mixed up.
Okay.
But that's really the only question. That's it.
All right, cool, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Caller. Thank you. Thank you.
Take it easy,
appreciate
brother.
It, thanks.
All right.
Appreciate you. Two things. Shout out to Steve Dean Williams, the man mindset. He said, get the likes up, support the movement. Yes. I mean, we love money. I mean, donate that all day. But if you don't want to or can't donate money, donate a like. It's free. Just finger.
Right. Hit that like button.
And let me just say this, okay? ARC passing was a big deal because he was a real one. And in this space, we have a lot of guys that talk about getting pussy and a lot of guys that talk about getting chicks. But we don't have enough guys that talk about men and manhood and masculinity. He was one of those guys that talked about all of that. So him passing is like, damn, you know, we lost an OG. You know what I'm saying? We lost an OG. And shout out to Taekwondo. This is why we need young niggas to come up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a matter of time before, you know, myself, Miles, and the Real Game No Theory panel, Steve, Lucario, 1950, you know what I'm saying? Who's to say we're going to be doing this when we're in our 60s? You know what I'm saying? Or in our late, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but also you don't know when you're going to be blessed to wake up the next morning. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of YouTubers that passed away over the last year or two. Nobody saw it coming.
Right.
So it's unfortunate. But let me just say this. The line is open, 919-647-9392. Let me just say this about Red Pill guys. This is how I feel about Red Pill guys. And I'm really disappointed in you bitch ass niggas because I expected y'all to call up and fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I just find it funny when I drop videos, you niggas got smoke for me all day underneath my channel in the comment section. But y'all don't want to call in and speak your piece. Call in. Because niggas talking about, oh, you don't want to debate no Red Pill guys. Nigga, we live right now. Now, there will be no debate. It's going to be a teachable moment for you niggas because you need to be taught something.
Yeah, please call in. I promise I won't yell. I promise I won't yell.
Call in.
There we go. All right, 347, you're on live with K-Zag and Miles on the Manhood is a Skill Set Show. What's up?
What's up, y'all? It's D-Money.
All right, what's up, D-Money?
What's up, man? Yo, I'm sorry about yesterday, man. I really couldn't donate, honestly.
Yeah, okay, no problem. If you can't donate, then we just won't take your call. No problem. But you know, this is a free donate show. You can donate on the show, but you don't have to. So we'll take your call. What's going on with you, man?
All right, so like yesterday, I approached like 4 girls, and this is probably some shit some red pill niggas would do and complain about it. All right, so boom. So I approached 4 girls, and they were asking me, "Oh, can you pay for a bill?" And I was like, "What the fuck? I'm not even that type of nigga. Like, fuck out of here with that."
Mm-hmm.
Wait, real quick. Did you tell them that, or were you thinking that?
Well, I told them, hell no, I'm not that type of nigga. I wasn't being disrespectful, but I told them I'm not that type of nigga. I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, so like a red pill nigga would probably pay for it, but I expect a smash or whatever.
No, a red pill nigga wouldn't pay for it. He'll complain about it. That's what he would do. Yeah, man, you bitches, you're entitled. That's what they will complain to the chick about her behavior. That's what they would do. But go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, but like I was still talking to them after that. But when I went home, I realized that that shit was disrespectful. Like, I don't even know these girls, and I'm trying to give them an opportunity to get to know me. And they'll be asking me to pay for their bill. But I didn't realize it until I got home that shit was disrespectful. So
it's no caller. D Money, let me holler at you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a brief story so you can understand where I'm about to go with this. See, a lot of you guys, see, this is the whole problem. When women are not sexually attracted to you, and if they're willing to deal with you, they're going to look for some type of compensation. Okay, this is what you ran into, right? What you ran into were women who didn't want to fuck you, but they felt if I can get something out of them, I'm going to try, right? So I had a partner of mine, right? He told me this story one time about how he ran into this girl and he was trying to get at her. And she told him straight up to his face, hey, if you want to deal with me, you're going to have to take me out at least 3 to 4 times a week. And I don't do fast food.
Oh, shit.
She told him this, right? So she's saying, if you're going to deal with me, now listen, hold on, listen. I need you to understand. I actually respect Shorty for saying that. You know what I'm saying? I still think she got a screw loose, but I respect her for saying it, right? Because here's the thing. You have to respect the woman for telling you how it is and what it's going to be to deal with her.
Right.
And you can make that choice.
Exactly.
Right? See, a lot of guys will look at her and they'll say, oh, she's all entitled. Would you rather have a woman who would tell you straight up, hey, if you fucking with me, you got to spend some money? Or would you rather a woman manipulate you into spending money? Which one?
She told me so I could leave her alone in the beginning.
Exactly. So is it so? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Caesar.
No, you got it.
So with that being said, how disrespectful were these women?
Nah, they wasn't be disrespectful. Just that the fact they asking me like, "Yo, pay for my bill."
You said, listen, bro. You said that when you got home, you said that's mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's what you said out of your mouth.
Yeah, well, I disrespect myself by keep talking to them after you saying that too. So I'm like, yeah, like.
Okay, D Money. Let's get to your question. What's your question?
Yo,
what's your real question?
My question is like, you would consider that disrespectful, right? That's basically my question.
If I would consider it disrespectful?
Yeah.
But we just told you that if a woman lets you know up front what it is, then it's not disrespect. It's just up to you to decide if you want to fuck with her or not. And then you could go about your business.
Nah, it's for them though.
Excuse me?
I'm just approaching them and shit, just talking to them. And over here, one of them is over here.
Bro, let me tell you something, D Money. Let me tell you something, D Money.
Yeah.
Nobody on this planet can disrespect me, bro. No one.
Mm-hmm.
No one can disrespect me. No one. So listen, now, if we're talking about if you put your hands on me, that's not disrespect. That's something else. OK, so we're not talking about that. But as far as what people want to say, or if people want to roast me or say dumb shit about me or talk about my moms, nobody can disrespect me because I know exactly who I am. OK, so you going home and pondering shit and feeling disrespected. That's you not knowing who the fuck you are when you go out there.
Yeah, like I realized that. I realized that I disrespect myself by keep talking to them after that.
So okay, well, so what's your question now? Did we answer your question or did we not?
You answer my question, but okay, I gotta switch it. Did I disrespect myself by keep talking to them?
So when you say you kept talking to them, what do you mean? Like how long did you keep talking to them?
I was trying to get at one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like for 2 minutes, I was trying to get at one of them, but one is asking me to pay for their bills. Like, fuck out of here with that. Like,
okay, so after she said to pay for the bills, what did you do?
I was like, I'm not that type of nigga. Then I kept talking to some of them because it was 4 of them in a group.
It was 4 of them in a group, and then so you really only made one approach.
Yeah.
So you see how you try to make it sound like he did 4 approaches? D Money.
No.
Why you?
I've been said it was a group of girls.
Oh my God! Can somebody else call up, please? This nigga D Money always disappoints me every fucking time. Every time he disappoints me. I feel so bad for this nigga. If you lucky you not my little brother, bro. You lucky you not related to me.
Nigga all in this shit.
Fuck you up every time I see you, bro. I would fuck you up every time I see you. Just on some big brother love shit. I would fuck you up every time I see you, my nigga. I would give you an eye jammy every time I see you. I would tell you to put on some boxing gloves and I will beat your fucking ass, bro. Cause you do this shit all the time.
Right.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you,
You're not
bro?
listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying it was one approach, but it was like a girls in a group. They were in a
Nah,
group.
but you made it sound like this nigga, bro. I can't stand this nigga.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, my fault for making it sound like that. But
Okay, caller. Listen.
I mean, one approach.
Listen. Let me tell y'all do something.
And
Okay,
what's
caller,
going on? When is he ready?
caller, nigga, hold on. Nigga, you get smoked, nigga. Hold on. Anyway, just give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, this is the difference between red pill niggas and niggas with game. Because I've heard red pill niggas, they try to intertwine like red pill niggas got game. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Look, here's the reality of it. When you got game, you don't get mad at women no more. Now, two things can be true at the same time. A chick, hold on, listen, caller. A chick can do some goofy shit, and you can recognize that she a goofy, but you don't get mad at it.
I wasn't mad at
that. Nigga, see, but you was trying to explain yourself. I ain't that type of nigga. Why'd you even respond? Ignore her.
I'm saying I should have walked away. So I felt like I disrespect myself for even talking to them still.
Well, because you look, here's the problem with a lot of guys and red pill guys too. Y'all make women matter who don't matter. That's the problem. Like these chicks, look, if she ain't fucking me, sucking me, or making me no money, she don't fucking matter.
facts.
So I'm not gonna give her no run. I'm not gonna sit there and try and argue with a chick or explain why I'm not gonna do something. Look, Carl, I remember one time I was in a bar, and I've never bought a woman a drink that I just met, but I almost did. She actually saved me. Thank God I'm undefeated in that area. So I offered to buy this chick a drink, and she said, "Sure. Can you also get one for my man too?" And I laughed, and I said, because I guess he was in the bathroom or something. Yeah, can you want my man too? He'll be back in a minute. And I'm like, nah, girl, no. You have a good night. See, a lot of red pill guys will be like, man, fuck you. Ain't buying you no drink. They would have been mad at that. To me, I laughed. I thought it was cute that she said that goofy shit to me. Like, I'm really going to do that shit, right? But I wasn't mad at it. Okay, the problem with a lot of red pill guys, they still get angry when chicks do shit. So what that tells me is you ain't learned nothing. Yes, you had your little rage. You are aware of some shit you wasn't aware of before, but you still haven't adapted to the reality.
Right.
Y'all got it now.
What?
D Money, what are you so upset about, bro? And how come you just made one approach? Why you ain't approached some other chicks after that, bro? Why you just made one approach and then went home, bro?
I didn't want no other girls in the spot. It was just them four.
It was just them four?
But yeah, it was just those four. I had eyes for and shit, and I just wanted one out the group.
And you just wanted one. So when you approached, did you acknowledge the whole group?
No, I didn't do that.
All right,
fucked up.
D Money. When are you gonna get on the Bad Boy membership and stop fucking around, bro?
I'm gonna get on it. All right,
bro. All right, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in, man. You gonna watch a fight tonight? You gonna watch a fight? You gonna watch a fight tonight?
No, I'm watching the game, and I'm going to a party after.
No, okay. You got one more question. Go ahead.
All right. So I was trying to ask you this on the thing you have in the morning, and I was saying like every time when I feel vulnerable, I would like distance myself from that feeling.
Wait. You said vulnerable, nigga. How do you feel vulnerable, dog? Can you explain to us how you feel vulnerable? Now, there's nothing wrong with vulnerability. I just want you to explain it. Because there's a way that a man looks at it and a dude who ain't quite there with masculinity looks at vulnerability. How do you look at it, fam? Can you describe it to us? How did you feel when you in your vulnerable moment? Would you like this?
Like, nah. I'm a type.
What happened?
If I feel myself getting vulnerable, I would like distance myself from it. Because
can you explain? Caller, we need for you to put us into your world for that particular moment in time. When you say feel vulnerable, what do you mean by that?
It's a type of feeling like feeling sorry for people, or like people that make you feeling sorry for yourself, like those type of feelings. You don't know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
No. Oh my God.
Because caller, look. When I tell a chick I'm
Okay,
just trying to
let me
fuck.
give you like
No,
a,
listen.
Emotional, damn it.
Listen. Cause I'm gonna give it to you from a masculine man mindset. When I tell a chick straight up, I'm just trying to fuck shorty. I'm not trying to get to know you. I feel very vulnerable at that moment in time. And the reason I feel vulnerable, because I know people can't handle the truth. So when you speak the truth, you're open for ridicule and judgment. So I feel vulnerable telling a chick, I just want to fuck shorty. I ain't trying to be your next man. I feel very vulnerable in that
you don't got
moment.
nothing to do with me.
But I love that type of vulnerability because I want her to know who she fucking with, though. So
Yeah,
can you explain your vulnerability? I mean,
Never
would you clutching a pillow and you were saying, I don't like these feelings I'm having? Were you fighting back the feelings? What were you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna make a scenario. Let's say I would like to give my mom some money and go on some trips. And I feel sorry that I can't do that because I'm having a problem with my car and shit. So I like distance myself from people sometimes because I can't. I don't feel like giving.
I get it now. You don't want to appear to you don't want them to look at you as a disappointment, like they're disappointed in
you. Yeah, facts.
Oh yeah. I know. So you care what people think about you now.
I mean, to a certain extent, I do.
Yeah. I had an ex one time, right? We went on a trip. And right after our trip, she was going to go to a family reunion and she wanted me to go. And I said, girl, all the money I spent on our trip, I ain't going to that family reunion with you. And she was like, man, they really want to see you, Carrie. And I'm like, well, if they want to see me, they can come to San Antonio. I didn't feel bad at all. I didn't give two fucks because I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. She was disappointed in me. Her family members was like, man, how come you ain't show up? I'm like, nigga, I'm here in San Antonio. Bring your ass over here. That's how I feel.
D-Money?
You got it.
Yo.
So you feel depressed because you can't do nice things for your mother?
No, I don't feel depressed. I just feel disappointed at myself sometimes.
Okay, so you feel disappointed at yourself because you can't take your mom on trips?
No, it could be anything. That's just a scenario.
So you feel disappointed because you can't take your mom on trips?
Oh my God, I'm saying it could be
just
anything.
Answer the question, bro.
At a certain value that I want to add, like get on the masculine.
So you feel
shit like that. Like I would feel a certain way.
Okay, well, see, that's why if you would get on a masculine identity membership, right? I have a whole video in there talking about how to be grateful because gratitude is important in life. If you don't know how to be grateful for where your life is at now, there's no way you can make improvements on your life. So if, for example, if you are sad or upset that you can't take your mom on trips, your sadness is going to cause you to isolate yourself. Now, check this out. Think about the man who is mad because he can't take his mom on trips and he isolates himself because he's not grateful for the life that he has. Right. And then think about the other guy that is super grateful for his life. And he says to himself, well, I can't take my mom on trips, but you know what I could do? I could give my mom a hug. I could tell her I love her because I'm grateful for the fact that I'm alive and healthy and I have the use of my body. I have the use of my mind. I have the use of my mouth that I can say the words I love you to my mother. And that means something. Why? Because I'm grateful for life. You understand? So that's the difference between a motherfucker who is sad about what he don't have and a motherfucker who's happy about whatever it is he does have. This is why you got to focus on what you do have and you got to be grateful for what you do have. When you spend too much time being focused on what you don't have, you fall into depression. You fall into low confidence. You understand? And that's actually a part of this whole red pill shit too. You understand? Because the average red pill dude doesn't understand the value that they hold within. So they're focused on all the bitches that told them no instead of being focused on themselves and what they truly want out of life. You understand? Just like how you talking this shit about, well, I can't get on a bad boy membership and my car is fucked up. And those girls, I went to talk to those girls and they tried to get me to pay for their bills and I went home feeling disrespected. Notice how much negative shit you said since you got on the fucking phone. You didn't say nothing about your life and how good it is and the fact that you woke up this morning. You're not thankful for nothing. You're not thankful for the fact that you even have a fucking mother. You're not thankful for the fact that you even on this phone right now. You're not thankful for the fact that you got internet service to watch this fucking show. You're not thankful for anything. You're just focused on the negative. You understand? So that's your real problem. If you would take the time to be grateful, you would understand that life is actually good. You see what I'm saying? But I can't make you think that way, bro.
No, but I see that. You're right.
Facts. See, look, caller. Here's the problem. And we good on phone calls. He the only dude we got on.
Yeah, he the only one right now.
Look, you lucky. You lucky, D Money.
For real.
We should have been hung up on you, nigga. But anyway, so D Money, look, for real. And you young, bro. Now, here's the thing, D Money. You got to invest in yourself, right? Now, you call up a lot, and that's cool that you listening and you paying attention to what we talking about. But at some point, let me ask you a question. Where's your pops at? Where's your father at, bro?
In Jamaica.
And I'm not trying to be funny. This is real talk. He's in Jamaica. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're gonna go visit him. But real quick. How often do you and him talk on the phone or message each other online? How often do you guys communicate with each other?
Not much.
You said what?
Not much.
Not much.
Not much.
So how often do you physically see him in a calendar year? How often do you physically see him?
Shit. I ain't seen him in a long time.
You talking about years, maybe?
Yeah, years.
Okay, so I'm gonna say something now. I don't want you having no relapse or anything like that. But
you good?
Is it safe to say that it's been a minute since you had a masculine man who you can pull his coattail and get some information from? How often did you have access to a masculine dude who's a man?
This is it right here.
Pretty much like every day, because I talk to my general manager. He always and I talk to older guys, so I always get information from them and shit.
Then they're giving you booty information, because if they was giving you real information, you wouldn't call us as much.
Who are these older guys? You talking about a nigga at your job?
My general manager.
Your general manager at your job?
Yeah.
How much time you really got to talk to him while you at work?
The most, I'll say 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That don't count, bro. That don't count. That's not a real conversation. You just talking to a coworker at work, bro. And these older gentlemen, who are these older gentlemen that you talk to?
Guys that I know that's older than me,
who?
Associate. I know a guy that owns a store. I would talk to him.
How many times you see him a week?
Once or twice.
And how long do you talk to him?
30 minutes.
You got his phone number?
Nah, it's social media.
Look, God damn it. Look, D Money.
Yo.
Here's a word for you. Mentorship. You're not getting that. Okay, you having these conversations in passing. That shit don't count. Okay, we're talking about mentorship. Now, your father can give you mentorship, your uncle, your godfather, whoever, or if you have a stepfather, he can give you mentorship. Or if you had an older brother that really has some game about him, he can give you mentorship. Or if you had a coach, like if you were in the sports or shit like that, and you actually had a coach that you spend time with outside of sports who saw you didn't have a dad, but he took a liking to you, not on no funny shit, but he took a liking to you because he said, this dude got potential, and I see that his father ain't shit. I'm not saying that your father. I'm not talking about your father. I'm just talking about in general. I see that his father ain't shit, but You said what?
I said, that's cool if you even say that. Maybe he ain't shit.
No. I'm not going to say that. But what I'm saying is a guy who pull you to the side and actually tries to mentor you because he sees the potential. He sees you got something. You just need the correct guidance, and he got it for you. You don't have that because none of these guys, all those guys you name, when you get done talking to us, can you call them on the phone right now and get advice from them about anything?
Nah.
That's the point.
So
Nah, not right now.
so why did you? That's what I'm saying, bro. D Money.
I mean, I just
D Money. Why do you lie to yourself so much, my nigga?
I don't lie to myself. I basically do everything on my own. I don't lie to myself.
No, you, bro. But we asked you, who do you talk to? Who do you talk to? And you claim you got niggas, that older guys that you talk to, and your general manager. And when we broke it all down, it's not real. It's not good enough support for a young man who needs actual support, which is why you call us so much. But you call us so much knowing that you need our advice, but you won't make any real investments on it, my nigga. You're lying to yourself. Every fucking time you call in, every time. No. Everything is an excuse. Everything is a lie. You can't get to the truth if you fucking lie to yourself every time, bro. What's wrong with you?
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying I be too busy investing on everything outside of me. That's why I can't get to where I'm trying to get to.
So if you're okay, let's go with that. If you consciously are busy investing in everything outside of yourself, but deep down inside, you know that you should be investing inside yourself, then what are you doing? You are living a lie. What changed about what I just said? You're lying.
All right.
D Money. I can tell by your voice there are some things deep down inside that's fucking with you. You just don't feel comfortable maybe talking about that shit on the phone. But fam, because you said something about your father, and I don't want to delve too much into it because I don't want you to get all emotional on the phone. But I know you love your father. I know you probably searching for acceptance and belonging and all that type of shit, because you damn near said, even if I said your father wasn't shit, that was cool because you probably believe he ain't. But you're talking about going to visit him in a little while. So there's something going on with you and your pops, man.
Yo, I've been telling this nigga to schedule a consultation for weeks now, and he won't do it.
I went on your link and I didn't see it. That's why I asked you about it.
Bro, hold on. This motherfucker here, Jesus.
Let me go on there. I'm
No.
No.
Let's do it right now. Look, here's my fucking Instagram. You see the link? It says the link tree. You see the shit in blue? You see the shit in blue right there. You tap on that shit.
Yeah, it say link tree.
You tap on that shit. What's the third fucking link, nigga? What's the third link? What's the third fucking link in there, my nigga?
Miles in the game session.
What's the third link? Click on that fucking link. Everything with you is an excuse and a lie. You know what? Get the fuck off the phone, bro. I'm done with you, bro. Fuck out of here, man. You a lying ass nigga. I can't stand lying ass niggas, bro.
Here we go.
Fuck that, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
And here's the thing, D Money. Bro, you got some shit going on behind the scenes. Get with Miles on that masculine identity. Look, let me just say this about a lot of guys. And shout out to Lucario with the Bad Boy membership. But you got to crawl before you can walk. You know what I'm saying? And the Bad Boy membership, once you have an identity and you can finally stand upright like a fucking man and poke your chest out and walk with your head held up high, then you can get into the Bad Boy membership shit. But before that, fuck with the masculine identity. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we do the shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do the shit. Fuck with the masculine identity, so that way you can learn who you are. Once you learn who you are, you will stop making excuses. You will stop lying to yourself. You will stop blaming others. And you will, everything that fucking look, goddamn it. Let me talk to y'all.
Talk to these niggas, man.
This is why, as men, you have to take 100% accountability for everything that happens. And this is why. I want guys to understand something, because bitch ass niggas that are very sensitive don't understand what we're saying. We're not saying that women aren't fucked up sometimes. Are women culpable? If a chick key your car, is that a fucked up thing that she did? Yes. If she burned down your house, is that a fucked up thing that she did? Yes. Ask Andrew Wiggins. If a chick pretends to have your kids and ain't really your kids, is that a fucked up thing she did? Yes, I'm not saying that women don't do fucked up shit, but my thing is, you chose that bitch. You chose her.
Mm-hmm.
You chose her. You invited her into your life. I promise you, in a history of motherfuckers dealing with women, if a dude was crying and whining about everything that happened with that woman, all you got to do is be like, say, bro, how did you meet her? Let that nigga talk. All right, cool. That's what's up. How long did you know her before you started making her your girl? Let that nigga talk. So let me ask you a question. When y'all first started fucking, you have a condom on, nigga? Let that nigga answer. So say, bro, how often do you see her during a week? Do y'all spend a night with each other? Let that nigga answer. Say, bro, has she ever called you out your name or cursed you out or something? Let that nigga answer. There is always red flags that chick ain't shit.
Right.
But he stayed. And all that shit manifested until it got to that point where it just exploded. I promise you, the problem with dudes is they never want to take accountability. See, guys think the whole red pill thing is guys think women are inherently evil. All women are fucked up. And there are some women that are beyond, you can't even fuck with them. But the majority of women, they literally treat men based on how they view the man. You literally have guys, look, I did a video, and guys didn't like the video that I did. I did a video titled, Why the Side Dude Has More Influence Over Your Girl Than You Do. The side dude.
Yeah, they don't like that shit.
Yeah, he ain't paying no bills. He ain't taking her out. He just fucking her. Okay, there was one chick I was dealing with where I was the side dude. She had a daughter. This dude was the stepfather to her daughter. That was by another dude. So this dude is paying all the bills, taking care of her, but I'm dicking her down. I'm literally telling her what to do in her own relationship. I'm texting her in the middle of the night, telling her, get out the bed, make up a lie. Tell him that your best friend got into a car accident because she was drinking and driving and that she needs you and come over to my crib. She would listen, leave that nigga at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, leave that nigga laying in the bed while she in my bed.
Yo. All right, let me see. Anonymous, what up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, what's up, y'all? I was gonna say this. Y'all not wrong. None of the things y'all said is wrong. And that's why I be saying about the red pill. Like, I'm moving away from it and moving into game, because at the end of the day, you do need game with any situation. But at the same time, you can't necessarily go at the red pill because there's too many men that had that problem because they had no game. They thought everything was good and sunshine and rainbows and shit. And they like, oh, damn, I didn't know women did this kind of shit. And then that's how they find the red pill.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, you just move on to the other movements.
Right.
But it's not, it's not, you need game. That's me saying it as somebody that fuck with the red pill. You need game to maneuver situations.
All right. All right. Appreciate you, bro. All right, man. Yeah.
Let me say this. Here's the problem that I have with all guys.
Too far. Hey, hold on 1 second. I think that was it might have been either Monogamous Player or Moses. Call back because the phone lines are freed up now. Go ahead.
Here's the problem that I have with guys, right? Because every guy has heard about the chick that get ran through by the football team and basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with the red pill guys, you believe that shit is rare. You believe it's an anomaly. Guys who are gamed up like, nah, bro, this shit is more frequent than you think. See, when you talk about dudes with game and dudes who are red pill, they think there is a big disparity between women. They think shit is a rarity. Remember, I told you guys, from the time I was 12, the rightful age of 12, from the time I was 12 to 18 years old, I either... Hold for just a moment.
Yeah. Monogamous, just hold off for a second.
Okay, for just a minute, I'm going to be brief, Monogamous, so we can get you up in here. From the time I was 12 to the time I was 18, I either witnessed or participated in 6 gangbangs. 2 of the gangbangs was the same chick.
I'm sorry, hold on. 347, please put your call on mute. Put your phone on mute, please. 347. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, gangbangs.
2 of the gangbangs or trains was the same chick. And it was always anywhere from about 4 to 6 guys.
God damn.
So this is what I learned from the time I was 12 to the time I was 18. This shit is more common than I think. So when I saw shit happening, I just said, I'm gonna see this again probably. So when I got into my 20s and 30s, I saw it again. So it was a confirmation of what I already saw as a teenager. The problem with red pill guys, when y'all see shit from chicks, y'all think, oh, it's a rarity. Oh, she's one of the few that act like that. And I'm like, nah, bro. But go ahead, man.
All right, we got 713, this monogamous player. What's going on with you, bro?
Yes, sir. Miles K. Zag, bro. What's good, everybody? You already know that I donated.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Just real quick, man. I just want to say this, bro. Here's the reason why a lot of guys are failing in the game, failing in life in general, right? Just like what y'all said, guys. Like, guys don't take accountability, and also on top of not taking accountability, a lot of guys don't have a plan of action, bro. A lot of guys really don't have they don't have a plan of action, like just like Mano, because I've been in those situations before where you pedestalize a female, but you're not putting her to work. You don't have a plan of action. So with you not having a plan of action, you're not focused on yourself. You can easily become focused on what she got going or external things, right? And then also, I just want to get to, the D-Money situation, because I've been there before, you know what I'm saying, as a young guy, right? A lot of young guys, they got to understand this. Your 20s are supposed to be your grind years. Don't let this social media shit fool you to make you feel like, oh, at 25, I need to be in Jamaica, and at 26, I need to be in China, or I need to be doing, popping bottles and doing all that, right? If you stay consistent, right, everything will happen at the right time. Maybe that lifestyle isn't for you until you get to your 30s or your mid-30s, right? But you're staying consistent with that. But a lot of guys, they start to feel inadequate, and they start to feel insecure because they looking at what everybody else doing, and they don't realize that people only making things seem what they want it to look like, right? But you don't really know the backstory to a lot of shit. You see what I'm saying? So just take your time. Like, for example, I remember when he said he felt some type of way because he wanted to take his mom on a big trip, right? I'm 32 and I'm just now able to take my mom on a trip. She's coming with me to Vegas because we got family out there or whatnot. She's now coming with me. You see what I'm saying? So, but I wanted to do that in my 20s, but I had to understand, like, if it's not time right now, you got to work in God's timing. You see what I'm saying? Because God knows when shit is supposed to happen. We think we know what shit's supposed to happen because we only see shit from the view that we see it. But if you just realize, you know what, let me just work with what I got right now. Let me stay consistent. Let me build my skill set with what I have now. So when I do grow into that next phase of life, I'm skilled up. You see what I'm saying? And I'm ready to take on new skills. Right. But a lot of guys, they get frustrated in the game and they don't want to be consistent, and they don't realize that everything is long term. Everything is for the long term, but everybody wants shit right now. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then another thing, guys, on accountability, is the last thing I want to say, right? I was watching this podcast, right? And it was about men and women and them taking accountability in relationships, and when it comes to, like, single parent homes and stuff like that, right? So the guy on the show, he was basically arguing with the one woman, and he was saying, like, bitch, it's your fault that niggas ain't around and niggas don't want to take care of their baby because a guy can't get along with the female, right? But then I disagree with the guy because I'm just like, well, why the fuck are you nutting in a chick that you can't even talk to and you can't even get along with, and y'all can't even come to a mutual understanding? Why would you even nut in a chick like that? You see what I'm saying? But guys, they not just doing it. Guys just nutting these hoes, doing whatever they want to do, creating babies, and then don't even have a plan for the baby. But then we want to wonder why that our sons are becoming these letter movements. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's because the lack of accountability from the man.
Right.
But monogamous. Yeah. I'm gonna use this time to shit on all the parabonding niggas. I'm gonna use this time to shit on them for a second. Okay, I'm gonna defecate on all these niggas. Now, here's the thing, right? Because guys they associate parabonding with a woman's inability to bond with the man because she's had too much sex. But if you look up the real definition of parabonding, it talks about the rearing of young and the rearing of offspring, meaning that your own children can parabond with you, right? You can have a mother-child parabond, a father-child parabond. So if these dudes are leaving these women to be single mothers and they ain't there to raise their children, who's really having trouble parabonding? These dudes is leaving these women to be single mothers. So I just find it funny because when you think about pair, it means two, right? And you talk about a pair of gloves, you got to have two pair of shoes, gotta have two. A pair of socks, you gotta have two. So guys always make it seem like the whole pair bonding narrative is strictly about the woman, and that the guy never factors into the pair or the bond of the two.
Thanks. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then, yeah, guys. And then another thing, guys. I was watching the show yesterday, Miles. Yesterday, great show with you and Miss Lucario.
Yeah,
and when Miss Lucario was just talking about, guys live in a black and white and women live in a gray area.
Mm-hmm.
Guys got to understand this. And Lucario said this: the only accountability the woman has is for her to find the best man for her. That's the only thing she's accountable for.
Right.
Everything else is on the man. So us guys, like the guy the podcast that I was talking about, right? He was on the show saying, well, what if, for me providing as a man is just me being there financially, right? And for some people, I guess that works for them or whatever, right? But let's just take the money out the situation. I'm a type of guy that I'm a real nigga, bro. So I look at my legacy. So why wouldn't I want to instill the legacy into my son? So it's just weird to me that it's guys out here that don't care about their legacy, because one day we're not going to be on earth, but our impact is going to live on. So if you're around here and you impacting the world in a negative way, then this is the reason why we're in these type of cycles that the world is facing now. Because niggas from the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s were bullshitting, and now it's the same shit. Niggas right now, it's bullshitting, which is going to affect the next 20, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say, man, the accountability, bro, it's way, see, people just only look at themselves, bro. It's way bigger than us, bro. It's way bigger than us. But as I say, guys, thank God for the opportunity, and I'm glad that we just having this barbershop talk about this real shit. Thank you.
Sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Monogamous.
Monogamous. Salute to you, fam.
All right.
So, Junior, JR with the 199. K-Zaggin, do you offer consultations? I most definitely do. Get at me. I'll put the email in the chat. Fuck with your boy.
All right.
We good on calls?
Yeah, no, we got 347. You're on live. Manhood is a Skills Show. K-Zaggin and Miles, what's up? 347. Hello.
Yo, nah, I don't like how y'all hang up on me. That was like crazy.
Yo, yeah, that's crazy because you keep fucking lying, bro. You keep fucking lying. What the fuck you want, bro?
I'm not trying to lie. Listen, can I just explain? Listen. I can't get on the masculine identity because right now.
Yo, stop with the I don't care about your life, bro. I don't care about your life. Don't explain nothing to me. I don't know you. You don't need to explain nothing to me. When you got the money, hit me up for the consultation or get on the membership. That's all I need to know.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
The fuck are we talking about?
All right.
Look, let me tell you something. This is why I fuck with Miles. Miles, look.
Hold on. Wait 1 second. When the new PlayStation come out and it costs $499 and you ain't got the money for PlayStation 5, do you call up Sony and say, hey, Sony, I can't afford the PlayStation 5 right now because blah, 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 blah? Or do you just wait till you got the money and then you buy the shit? The fuck are you? You a grown-ass man calling up another grown-ass man, giving me reasons why you can't do this, that, and the third for yourself. For yourself. Nigga, it's the best thing for me to hang up on you because if I let you talk, you just continue sounding more and more like a weak ass nigga. It's best for me to fucking hang up on you, nigga.
Cool.
Damn.
What?
But D Money, this is what you need though. This is what you need though. You need guys to get at you, and because look, how old are you again?
22.
22. You need for niggas to get at you on some real man shit. Yo, there used to be a time where you can go to a barbershop and there would be just dudes in there. Now you see a bunch of little kids and women. And sometimes the women will leave their little kids. They'll be like 5, 6-year-olds sitting there for hours by themselves because the fathers aren't taking their kids to get their hair cut no more because they're not a part of the kid's life. So the mother's doing it. So now niggas can't even have conversations freely because women are sitting there lonely as fuck trying to get at some of the barbers and some of the patrons and shit. You got these bunch of little kids. It didn't used to be like that, right? You need this. You need to hear it how Miles is putting it to you.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. You need to hear it like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just do what I do. Then when I have the money, then I'll hit you guys back up.
That's it, bro. That's it.
All right.
That's it. Do what you got to do as a man, my nigga. That's all I ask. Take it easy. Jesus fucking Christ. 819, you on with Miles and K Zag and Miles on the Manhood is a Skill Set Show, man. Name, age, and city, man. What's up?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. What's up? Name, age, and city. How old are you?
All right, so my name is Dustin, and I'm from Canada.
How old
are you?
Oh, I'm 21 years old.
All right. Dustin from Canada, 21-year-old. Give me just a couple of seconds. Okie dokie with the 10. Did the red pill movement expose the truth about women? Yes, in the beginning, or the truth about men? Yes, now in the present time. All right, cool. All right, fam, go ahead, Dustin.
Yeah, but before I start, I wanted to thank you guys. You know, you guys, Miles, especially Miles, and you, Mr. Kezag, and I really appreciate you guys.
All right, appreciate you too, man.
So,
no doubt.
So yeah. So well, I be getting in, right? Like I be going outside and approaching women, you know, and doing what I have to do, even in clubs as well. But I realized that yes, I do it good. I'm always authentic to what I want. Like I'm always straightforward with my intentions with women.
Okay, caller, real quick. I know you're flowing. But give me a second. Is there any particular issue you're having or question that you want to get answered though?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
All right, yeah. So, well, I do meet a lot of women, but my problem is I don't like whenever I tell them like, listen, I'm trying to get it in. They don't respond to it. Like I can be as forward, you know, like PG-18, but they're still not gonna go for it. Like I've tried so many times, and I don't get frustrated. But last night I just noticed that. I mean, you know, yes, I do this, I do that, but
okay.
I don't know.
Okay. No, I got you, Dustin. I got you, fam. I want you to know, and I want every guy listening right now, or anybody who's gonna listen to it on the playback. When you're direct with women, when you're transparent about what you want, it's not so much about them giving you what you want. It's not so much that. What you're trying to do is separate the women who are genuinely attracted to you, which means sexual attraction, from the women who aren't. Miles said this earlier. I think he said it yesterday with the show with Lucario. He talked about how your time is your most valuable resource. I remember, caller, when I was in my 20s, I had two different jobs. At each one, I had multiple jobs, but at two particular jobs, there were women who were in their 50s who pulled me to the side and they asked me this question. So my first name is Carrie. That's my real name. So they said, Carrie, do you know what is the most important thing a man can give a woman? And I'm in my 20s. I wasn't really thinking. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? His time. Now, understand what they were saying. I want guys to understand what they were saying. When they said, do you know the most important thing a man can give a woman? They are talking about women who are genuinely interested in you.
Right.
Not the other bitches, because they don't care about your time and they won't respect it. And we're trying to get you to stop fucking with the women who don't respect it and only fuck with the women who do. So when these women said, Carrie, do you know the most important thing a man can give a woman? And I said, no. And they said, his time. What they were trying to say, when a woman cares about you and she's into you, the most important thing that she wants from you is your time. Not your status, not your money, not any of that other bullshit. She wants your time. She wants to have access to your physical presence, which is why a woman should always be honored that you give her that opportunity to bask in the glow of your fucking physical presence. A lot of you niggas don't think like that.
And real quick, shout out to William Kime for the $10. He says, showing support, appreciate the game. Miles, I listened to the playback from yesterday, and I'm 40 minutes from Cleveland. Literally millions of women within an hour. Akron, Canton are suburbs. Yeah. If you have to check the playback, I was helping this kid out trying to figure out how to go downtown.
That was yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
on a joint, which
Yep.
is sad. How you know more about that nigga city? You don't even live there. Like that's like, bro. He should be telling you where the spots is at. Like,
Facts. Facts. But sorry, go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Oh no, that's it. I think yeah. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Miles. And
Yes, sir.
now I understand Kezag, and I definitely I'm grateful. I'm really thankful for that because I mean you guys have. I'm from Canada, but I never seen you. I never seen y'all. I never, but I can witness and say that you guys have actually been like my fathers, because I don't got a father, right? But whenever I listen to you guys nowadays, I'm making more like good choices on my life, not only with women, but because every time I do something, I tell myself, all right, is what I'm gonna do gonna benefit me, in the wrong run? Like, is what I'm doing gonna help me out?
Right.
So, and before I didn't know that, before I just did to do things. I say things to women just to say shit, right? And same thing with jobs. I was never a man before, because I mean I was raised by my mom and all that, but as once I started listening to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
My life has changed, and I feel like I could never go back. Like you rather kill me than me going back from where I came from.
Facts, bro. Appreciate
so
you.
I'm
man.
really thankful. I'm thankful.
Let me say something.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
say something.
I'll be donating $50.
All right. Appreciate you, brother.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna pass it to Miles. I gotta go do something right quick. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. It's very simple. Do you want sex, or do you want cooperative women? Do you want cooperative women who are submissive, who want to have sex? Which one do you want? Do you want to have sex, or do you want to deal with cooperative women who are submissive to you that want to have sex?
Facts. And I'll add something to that too. Do you want women that want to have sex with you, not just want to have sex, but want to have sex with you? That's very important. Because it's, any woman can want sex, but wanting it from you is the most important thing. But caller, do you have any other questions before I let you go?
Oh no, that's it. That's all.
All right, brother. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you calling in, man. Thanks for checking out the content. Thanks for embracing the knowledge and using it to change your life, man. We appreciate that, man. And we only want what's good for the fellas that listen to us. You understand? So we appreciate that it's actually making a positive influence in your life, bro. All right.
Much respect.
All right. Take it easy, man. Respect. Yes, sir. All right, man. Y'all call in 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392, man. Look, guys, man, look, life ain't about excuses, man. Life ain't about excuses, man. You calling in telling me why you can't do this and why you can't do that. Again, that's paying attention to the negative, man. We got to be grateful out here. We got to look at what's important, and we got to stop lying to ourselves, bro. Like everything is right there in front of you. Everything is right there in front of you. This life shit is right here in front of you. You got to be honest with it, and you have to be grateful, and you got to do what's best for you. And you can't expect another man to do it for you. You understand? You don't, again, like I said, you don't call up Sony and tell them why you can't afford the PlayStation 5. You just do what the hell you got to do. And then when you get the money, you buy it. Am I crazy?
Nah, fam.
Like, did he just get on here and say, yo, I can't join the membership because blah, blah, blah.
But see, you know what's so funny, Miles? If you took a look at these niggas' bank accounts, you know how you look at your bank account and you see the ledger and you see what you spend money on?
Right.
You look at the shit that niggas spend money on, he'd be like, nigga, really? PlayStation Live, nigga, Xbox Live, nigga. Nigga, you buying all these Google games, nigga, really? You know what I'm saying? All the different shit that nigga spend, nigga, the hookah bar, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you spent $50, nigga, 2 nights in a row on the hookah bar, nigga, because you was smoking that bullshit, nigga. So my thing is, you spend money on what you care about.
Right.
I mean, am I making it up? You spend money on what you care about. So if you think about heroin fiends, crack fiends, fentanyl fiends, alcoholics,
right?
They spend money on what they care about.
Exactly.
I mean, it's that simple.
Crackheads is broke as shit, but they always high. How that work? Crackheads ain't got no fucking money, but they always high. How that work?
Bro, there's a convenience store that I walk to, you know what I'm saying, almost every day, and I got a car and all that, but I walk to it because I'm getting older. I just want to make sure I live a little longer and shit.
Yeah,
so
now
I
walking is the truth. That's a fact.
Yeah, there you go. And there's a chick that's always out there.
Mhm.
She got the big phone with the little case. She ain't got no teeth in her mouth, and she always asking me and other niggas for money. I can tell this she a drug addict. And every time I see her with that phone, I'm like, how did you pay for that phone? How did you pay for the service? It's a monthly service. But you asking me, and every time she asks me for money, because you can tell she be drugged the fuck out because she don't even remember me. I'm like, bitch, you just talked to me 2 days ago. Right. And she always used the same excuse. I got my granddaughters and I'm trying to feed them. So the convenience store got food, and I'm gonna go buy y'all a pizza. Well, no, can you just give me the money? Bitch, there ain't nobody hungry then. What you talking about? Come on.
Yo. Man, hey guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. We're gonna probably be here for like another 20, 25 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck it. So let's get on these questions.
You do that.
So Steve O Baby says, we choose to make these choices on our own. We have to pay for our own mistakes. You know what's so funny is, and I said this before, if a dude went out there and met him a bad chick, and all his boys were singing his praises, oh nigga, that's you? Oh, you pulled that? Yeah, nigga, yeah, your boy, yeah. That's how they would be. Once the relationship goes to shit, they be like, damn, dog, that's messed up. Nigga, it was all that bitch. Nigga, she lied to me. She wasn't shit. And I'm like, wait a minute. If you're going to take all the positive accolades and all that shit, take all the negative shit that come with it too. Damn, dog, what you do? What happened to your relationship? You know what I'm saying? Take everything. You can't, it's like the quarterbacks. That's why quarterbacks get all the scrutiny and they get paid all the money, because they get blamed for the winning. I mean, they get the credit for they get blamed for the losing, they get the credit for the winning. Even though a nigga threw for 130 yards and 2 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? He won that game. Yeah, he had a bad game, but it was just one running play that saved the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. When you get blamed for the bad shit, you take the credit for the good shit. That's what people do. As a man, look, let me tell y'all real quick. Oh, Miles, answer the question, bro. I'm just running my mouth and shit.
No. Well, and it's crazy because the only thing that makes it a question is a damn question mark, but it's really a statement. Like, we choose to make the choices on our own, so you have to pay for our own mistakes. Yeah, bro. See, again, too, and look, it's not as bad as you think. Mistakes, we need mistakes because we need lessons. We need to learn. You understand what I'm saying? We need to understand what it is. Like for example, D-Money needs to understand that he's a grown ass fucking man. And one day you're going to run out of fucking excuses. And the only thing that's left is looking at yourself in the fucking mirror and asking yourself, why didn't I do that? And more importantly, what do I want and what the fuck do I need to do? And who the fuck am I? And what am I trying to accomplish with this life? This life shit is an opportunity. Every fucking day you wake up is an opportunity for you to do something, for you to accomplish something, and not blame shit and not think of reasons why you can't. You understand the whole point? Like I said, crackheads are crackheads. Crackheads are broke, but they always high. How does that work? Because they figure a fucking way out. Now, I'm not saying you need to use the methods of a crackhead to get your goals accomplished in life. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that if there's a will, there's a way. And if you're honest with yourself, if you know who you are and you keep the shit all the way fucking real and stop paying attention to excuses, you will actually start making steps towards what you really trying to get done. You understand? And me, I ain't got time. I ain't got time for excuses. I ain't got time for weak motherfuckers. I ain't got to call me up telling me why you can't join the membership. I don't need to know why, nigga. Who the fuck are you?
You know what, Miles? I'm glad you said that. And I meant to say this then, but you was on one, so I'm like, I'm gonna let the homie roll. Imagine, right? We did the Real Game No Theory joint, not the Real Game No Theory, Definition of a Man joint in New York.
Right.
Imagine. Because I told you I had bought my ticket, I was ready to go. Imagine 2 or 3 days before, nigga, I can't make it. And I started giving you all these excuses. You'll be like, say, bro, you can't make it. All right, man, cool. All right, man. Well, look, I'll see you when the shit is over with.
Right.
You don't want to hear why. It don't matter why. Look, let me tell y'all something. When a woman wanted to break up with me, I never asked her why. It doesn't change the fucking outcome.
Exactly.
Why does why matter? It's kind of like when I've heard dudes when they get rejected. Why? Why does it matter? She don't want your dick.
She don't want it.
Okay, her telling you why she don't want it isn't gonna change the outcome that you can't get the pussy. It's still a no, nigga. Accept it. And the best thing you can do to still be a man and have some dignity is just walk away.
Just walk away, bro.
Don't ask why.
It's been times when I go up to a girl and say, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name?" And she says, "Why?" As soon as she said it, "Hey, have a nice day."
Bro, I hear niggas, why you being mean? I'm just trying to be cool with. It's like, why are you trying to convince her to give you her name? Okay, I want guys to understand something. Okay, this is very simple. When a woman rejects you, or when she says, "Why do you want my name?" Or she says, "I don't give my number to guys I just met." This is what she's telling you. This is how simply I can put it. I know you want to fuck and I don't want your dick.
That's it.
I know you want to fuck and I don't want your dick. I mean, how much simpler can a woman put it?
That's it.
And guys will be like, no, but I want you to want it. Can I convince you that you need to have it in your life? I'm like, no. She's still, and you should be, look, when a woman rejects you right away,
right,
that's the woman you need to be the most grateful for. And the reason why is because there are some women.
614, you're on live with K-Zag and the Miles on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, and city. What's up?
What's going on, fellas? This is Professor Finesse, Columbus, Ohio, 48 years old.
All right.
I just logged in to your YouTube channel not too long ago.
Okay.
And I just want to make a comment about people who say they can't afford your membership or can't afford to invest in themselves to seek help.
Right.
It's a lack of not loving yourself or respecting yourself.
Exactly.
And also, I'm a minority business owner too, and sometimes a lot of minorities like to bash on other minorities out there doing business and not give us the same respect they do to other corporations that are mostly owned by Caucasian people. And it's a big respect thing. And I've seen you guys show all the time. There's always one or two people that always talk about, I can't afford this, can't afford that, but they can. It's just that you got to first respect yourself, take that first step into investing in yourself. Whatever you guys do, charge or whatever, that's a step because it's an investment. It's not a bill. It's not a payment. It's not an expense.
Right.
It's an investment.
Right.
So when someone in your chat group gets a membership, you're making yourself better. They're making themselves better. They're whatever issues they got going on. It's all about for them to love themselves and to become a better human being, better man.
Let me say this.
I've followed you.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, caller. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah.
No, I follow you guys' shows when I can, and but I just hear that repeatedly, and sometimes it bothers me. I just want to help set the record straight. It's an investment in yourself. It's not a bill or an expense.
Right. All right. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for saying that.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Call. Hold on, real quick. Don't hang up. Let me say this. Do y'all know there are YouTube channels that won't even read your fucking question if it doesn't come with a super chat? They won't, and they don't even got half the information that they ain't even got a quarter of the information that we got. They will not read. In fact, not only are there some YouTube channels that won't read your super chat, but there are some who won't read the super chat if it's not a certain dollar amount.
Facts.
Y'all know that?
That's real shit.
See, let me tell you the problem with you freeloading ass niggas. Okay? And I ain't got a problem with talking shit for free. Is that y'all are like bitches. Y'all get spoiled. Okay? What do we tell you about women? Be careful what you introduce to women because they'll get spoiled and they
Right.
will always expect it. Y'all niggas ain't no different.
Right.
This is why when Miles and Lucario, because at first Lucario was not doing the donate first. He started that. I think it's been maybe about 2 years now, a year and a half, something like. It's been a minute. It's been a little while. But even now, you got niggas and donating 50 cents a dollar. I'm just look. I understand that you donate. See, niggas don't donate what they can. They donate what they can get away with donating.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fucking. I remember about 2-3 years ago, Lucario had a live stream and I was on it, and a nigga donated 50 cents. That was on his channel. We was on it. I threw a fit, nigga. I lost it. 50 cents. Oh, you bitch ass nigga. You can't even use 50 cents in the vending machine. You can't buy shit for 50 cents. Nigga, I was mad as fuck, nigga. And it was Al's channel. But I'm like, I understand niggas is donating, but god damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy the value that a lot of these young men actually put into themselves or the lack thereof. You understand? Like they're not willing to really invest. But like you said, Caller, it's about investment and it's about how much you love yourself and the value that you want to put back into yourself. But did you have a question or anything else you wanted to say?
That's all I wanted to say.
All right, man.
That's all I want to say.
All right, man. We appreciate your insight, man. And again, I hope guys, I like that you called in to say it, because sometimes it's like if we say it, it just sounds like we just talking about money, whereas it's not really about money. It's really about value. So I appreciate you calling and saying that.
Exactly.
Bro. All right, bro. All right, man. Have a good weekend. All right, we got 216. You're on live with K Zaggin and Miles on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. What's up?
Hey, my name is Trent from Cleveland, Ohio.
All right.
I don't really have a question because, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to specify. Y'all do a lot of consultation without me having to pay anything. So when I got to pay, it should be homework for me to show up and take the free shit and make sure I handle everything before I get there and do as much as I can, too.
Facts.
I don't want it to be like a Kerry Kazak situation where he said, you wasted every dollar that you spent with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you can't have that, especially in a coaching situation. It's like going to boxing or Muay Thai or whatever, and you didn't listen.
Right.
That's your ass. You getting your ass beat. Period.
Right. You're right. Yeah. You're right. You ain't practice. You ain't shadow box. You ain't do nothing.
Hey, Caller. He spent a few $100s with me, and he didn't learn nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
You
God
know
damn,
what
all
I'm
that
saying?
money.
Like, that shit crazy. And I know that you had a bag for him to work on some shit. And then you came in on the next show. It's like you didn't show nothing. You can't do that. It's
no improvement.
Too much consistency and too much love in this bitch.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? It's our job to damn near double, triple. Make sure we talk with everybody because I want to have that certification from everybody.
Facts.
I want an OG that I talk to and y'all ain't see like, okay, we saw where he progressed from. Okay, we can pass the baton properly. Instead of it being a situation like that. But I understand where D-Money coming from because I was definitely D-Money at some point in time. But y'all got so much work. I even remember when Miles said, I show up prepared. I'm about to go on a date. I just did a show. I came from a date. I just did a show. I'm like, okay, that means I got to show up prepared the whole time. And I'm like, it's real homework.
Exactly.
Wherever the fuck I go, I got to be ready to go and chop 20 bitches down in one spot.
Facts.
Like, that's real. I was like, oh shit, this is a different level. I gotta be ready. I can't even complain. I can't show up to the show and tell this man only talk to 4 bitches. No. I'm trying to get hit in my face. I'm like, Miles is gonna hit. Fuck that. I'd rather that. No, fuck that.
Caller, let me ask you a question. Did you ever run track? You ever ran track before?
I did it on my own. I didn't do it officially because of the school. I just got up off my ass early in the morning and ran track. I had to.
So in track, right? If you run, normally anything over 200 meters is staggered, right? Especially when you talk about the quarter, 400 meters, 800, it's staggered. So anyone knows that the inside lane that's the best lane. The closest to the inside lane is what you want to be in. You don't want to be in the outside because you're going all the way around, right? So if you're going to be on the outside lane, you better be a fast motherfucker, right? So what happens is in the game, niggas that got game got the positions on the inside. Niggas that don't got game got the positions on the outside. It don't mean we can't all get to the finish line. It's just you're gonna have a more difficult time. We got the inside track to the game, right? Because we understand what it is. The problem with a lot of guys is they don't want to learn from their mistakes. This is what they would rather do. And this is the problem I have with the red pill. How many red pill guys do you know raise their hand and be like, it's on me? I fucked up.
Yeah.
How many? Most of them, they keep blaming the woman. And that's the problem. Like, two things can be true at the same time. I can say it's 100% on me, but that's a dirty bitch. Oh, she foul. I can say that.
Right.
That she's a dirty bitch and she foul. But also I can say, but I'm the one who invited her in my life so she can be foul to me.
Facts.
Two things can be true at the same time. See, guys think that we try to absolve women from responsibility. No, the problem with trying to blame women is it takes you off the hook from learning something about yourself. Shout out to masculine identity.
Real shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, Cola, you got a question or anything else you want to say?
Oh, like, and I don't want to bring up Jonathan Majors, but it's like our responsibility, because if we got a bag and we got to protect that bag, and before the divorce or before, you know what I'm saying, the bitch get in the house, is our responsibility to make sure that we did everything possible. And it's like a place like this, you can invest. You can drop, like, even if you drop 5,000, 10,000, your divorce gonna cost 10 times that.
Facts.
At some point in time.
But
like,
think of how much money. Think of how much money Jonathan Majors, if you want, because you done brought him up. So think about how much money Jonathan Majors probably is missing out on now, because his name is being dragged through the mud in Hollywood. Like, Marvel is talking about dropping this nigga, bro, and he was supposed to be the villain for like the next phase of Marvel, bro. Like, how much money is he missing out right now? Where if he understood game, let me tell y'all something, bro. This is why we talk about understanding who you are and moving in relationships on your fucking terms. Because understand, if you look at the situation, it's obvious that he finds himself in toxic situations with bitches.
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that? Why are you in a situation with a woman who doesn't understand your stature, doesn't understand your prestige, doesn't understand the fact that your phone might bling because you are that nigga in Hollywood right now, to the point where you're chilling with her, your phone blings, and then automatically it turns into a fucking scuffle for your phone? Which bitch think they could grab my phone? Which fucking bitch think they could grab my fucking phone? My mother wouldn't even grab my fucking phone. Huh? And on top of that, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm Jonathan Majors. I'm that nigga in Hollywood right now. Why would you even fuck with me because my phone is blinging? That's toxic. He finds himself in toxic relationships because he's still pedestalizing a bitch. And then what does that do? That snowball effects into SA allegations, and then niggas talking shit about you. Now your management company's dropping you. Marvel, the whole movie studio company, is dropping you. Niggas is looking at you funny and don't want to put you in movies no more. Fucking ticket sales went down for Creed now. All this different shit. What?
See, Miles, I'm gonna piggyback on that. Let me speak on that. Let me speak on that. This is what a lot of these guys see. Jonathan Majors, he comes across as a guy who he was acting earlier, but he was an unknown up until recently, where he just starred in big movies. The Creed movie, the Marvel movie, he just blew up. Because he was in other movies before, you just never heard of him.
Right.
But also, he a swole nigga, so that helps. You know what I'm saying? That does help, right? Now, here's the thing.
Do me a favor real quick. Put the Cash App stuff back on the screen, because people are asking where can they donate.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that shit was gone.
Yeah, he was in some other movies, and then.
Okay, hold on. So, all right. So, real quick. So, what happened was the chick he was with, and this is usually what happens when you're on a come up. You have a chick that's with you, and you're doing all types of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's letting it go because you ain't arrived yet.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment you arrive and you continue doing that shit, like cheating or whatever it is, right now. She is like, I can get something out of this if this nigga fuck up.
Right.
If he don't do what I want him to do, now I can get something out of this. So the chick who accused him of shit, y'all think that was the first time? Do y'all think? See, this is the problem that I had, and Red Pill guys are the same. Speaking of the motherfucking title, normally it's kind of like this. and I hate to even bring this up, but it's kind of like women who have been physically abused. Normally, the guy doesn't start out swinging on them. That's not how it starts out.
Right.
It starts out with him talking to her crazy, with him poking her in the chest or something, grabbing her arm. It starts out like that. And then it escalates into the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So normally when people do foul shit, it starts out this way. And then because they get away with it and you keep them in your life, then it escalates.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that he had a perfect relationship and a chick just woke up one day and accused him of something? No.
Exactly.
There was some shit that was happening before that he allowed.
Exactly.
And now he fucked. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant.
Right.
He kept fucking with the bitch and now he's stuck. You got it.
And shout out to D Money with the $9.99. He said, "Appreciate the game. I'm gonna stop making excuses and work harder." Good for you, bro. Good for you. I hope you stick to that for real.
We appreciate you giving up your weed money for today. You know what I'm saying, thank you, bro. I'm not talking fucking with you, nigga.
But yeah, man, that Jonathan Majors shit is ridiculous, bro. For real, bro. Because I'm like this. You know, a lot of niggas think, you know, we tell guys, you know, be honest with women. If you the type of nigga that fuck with multiple women, your woman should know that. And a lot of dudes think that we're telling you to be honest for the female's sake. No. We're telling you to be honest for your sake. Because since you know who you are, you want your bitch to know who you are. So when your phone blings, she knows what the fuck is up and she ain't gotta overreact. You understand? Now, if I'm somebody like Jonathan Majors, I'm that nigga in Hollywood, I'm on the come up. But even if I was a fucking janitor, a bus driver, a garbage man, the nigga that work at McDonald's, my woman is gonna know that I fuck with different bitches. So if she hear my phone bling, she's not gonna overreact. You hear what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Come on, man. Like, this is the type of shit I hate, because I hate to see niggas in positions of power and influence, especially niggas that look like me, in power and influence. And I know that's an easy that's an easy roast, because I don't really look like Jonathan Majors as far as physique, but niggas that look like me get to
Miles
a point.
in there really boxing though. He's still sparring though. Miles in here, he's still sparring. Stop that.
You know what I'm saying? But I hate to see niggas in powerful positions, bro. Like, they doing good for themselves, right? And then all of a sudden, just because they don't really understand how to carry themselves as a man with integrity, that first love and respect themselves, and then carry themselves as such to be loved and respected by people around them, women included. Right?
Right.
This is the downfall. Look at Ime Udoka, my nigga. He takes the Celtics to the finals. He takes them to the fucking finals, damn near win them a chip. And then right then and there gets cut off by the knees because of some bullshit with some bitch. You know what I'm saying? Remember fucking Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was the top fucking comedian in the world. And then a fucking video came out of him cheating on his wife. You see what I'm saying? Fucking, like, how many dudes? Fucking R. Kelly, fucking Bill Cosby, all of these guys, every fucking Michael B. Jordan. How many dudes do we need to name, bro? Fucking Blueface. All of these motherfuckers getting fucked in the head, fucked in the face, fucking up their careers, fucking up their reputation, fucking up their money, because they don't know how to carry themselves a certain way so the bitch understand who the fuck she dealing with, so she knows not to behave a certain way with nigga.
Dr. Dre, throw him in there.
Not the Dr. Nigga.
All these niggas, all these rich niggas, because all you gotta do is go to your woman. Hey, have you ever heard of Denzel Washington having an issue? Will Smith. Have you ever heard of Denzel Washington having an issue? Samuel L. Jackson, LL Cool J. These are niggas that know how to run their relationships. You don't hear about these niggas having blow-ups with their chicks. They know what they doing. It's as simple as that.
Yo, Jonathan Majors, man, is just another fucking sad story, bro. It's just another fucking sad story. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man,
James Franco. James Franco fucked up. Now, for those of y'all who don't know,
look at
fucked up because
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Now, for those of you who don't know, James Franco, he started in an acting studio either in California or New York.
Right.
And it was a bunch of chicks, young chicks. So James Franco and his cohorts were taking advantage of these chicks on some Me Too shit. And he got sued and he paid out millions. That's why you don't hear his name as much. Because they got caught. Because he started the studio, but they was like, ain't no guys. It's just women. And it's young chicks. Like they have an age limit on this motherfucker. That's a cap.
Right.
Like, you bitches that are 30 can't come here. Only the young bitches. So it was suspicious how they was setting it up.
Right.
So they got found out they was using that studio or acting lessons as it was a funneling system for sex. That's what it really was. That's what it really was. And he got caught. Okay, Google it. Don't take my word for it. Google James Franco lawsuit and you'll see it all.
Acting school lawsuit.
Yes. Because these niggas are goofy. Okay, this is where they're all at. This is why when guys talk about status, my thing is, if your status was such a big deal, why you gotta deceive bitches?
Exactly.
You can be like, I'm James Franco, give me the pussy.
Exactly. And right. And to shout out to the title. If it was all about looks, money, and fucking status, then why are all of these handsome, rich, high status motherfuckers fucking up with bitches? How? Why? Every fucking month we get a new fucking story of a handsome, high status, rich motherfucker fucking up with a bitch. Explain it to me. Can any one of y'all looks, money, status niggas call up right now and explain it? You see what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of shit. But call it, man. 216. We appreciate you for calling in, brother. You got anything else before we let you go?
Oh yeah, I did have a question.
Yeah, go
I had
ahead.
a question about I remember you did a show and there was a white motherfucker that showed up. He was talking that shit, and you had real composure because he was. Forgot what he said. No, I ain't forget what he said.
Right.
Man said, all you niggers want to do is treat your women like fucking cumbusters and shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I'm like, Miles ain't flinching. He ain't trying to cuss him out. He ain't trying to.
Nah, you gotta
I
understand.
learned composure about that because I had to replay it.
See, again, when you know who you are, it's easy for you to recognize who the type of person that you're dealing with. And once I realized, if you watch that video, play it back from the beginning, you notice that there is a point in time where he said something that totally exposed his intention. And so I literally gave up. You saw a big smile come over my face and I let it go because I knew that it was just going to turn into a viral moment. And I knew exactly what I was going to do with that video from that moment on. Because when he first called in, I thought we were going to have a back and forth conversation. But when I realized what he was on, he was really just on some racist shit I guess he just wanted to like get some therapy so he could talk to a black guy over the internet and call him a nigger or whatever. So once I realized that, bro, I realized that didn't warrant an actual conversation from me. So all I did was I facilitated the conversation so he can say all of that wild shit. And I turned it into a viral moment. And it's the most viewed video on my channel. You understand? So I did that for a reason.
Or it could have been he had a cuckold fantasy.
Exactly.
and you know, them amateur porn, you know, when the dude be hitting the chick, his face be right there in her lap, watching the dick go in, could have been one of those types of shits.
Because understand, I clipped that video and put it on my channel, bro. That's from a 2-hour live that I did. So I
couldn't even find it live. I just saw the clip. I was like,
exactly. That's the most viewed video on my channel. But I clipped it. I titled it. I did that. So don't let none of that shit phase you. It's just entertainment for people who I know that there's a lot of people who don't like me, who want to see me in that position, who want to see people get at me like that. So I put that up on there for a reason, bro. So it's all good.
Okay. Like, because I was confused. I'm like, it was hella disrespect to the comments and it wasn't phasing you still. I'm like, I learned a lot. I learned a lot just off the free tip though.
Yeah. Bro, like I said, when you know who you are, disrespect is a choice. You understand?
Gotcha.
All right, bro. All right, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. You have a good one. Who you got on the fight, my nigga?
Javante, like.
All right.
You already know.
You know what it is.
Let me say this. I don't know if y'all noticed. This hasn't been talked about enough. Hold on, Carl. I don't know if y'all noticed the hat that he had on. It says, "I love sex." I don't know if y'all saw that shit.
Yeah.
Javante Davis had a hat that said it had I and a big ass heart that said sex on it, and they
Yeah.
showed that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a dope ass hat. When
That is.
they were doing the interview after the weigh-in or whatever, that was a dope ass hat. I just noticed it.
But yeah, man. Are you gonna watch a fight tonight?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
All right, bro. Enjoy the fight, brother. Take care, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. All right, so I'll kill the lines, then we can take care of the questions, and then we get up out of here.
Right. So let's go ahead and get to the next one. Wait a minute, hold on, I got to read this for us. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm going to answer this with trepidation. How to avoid recognized transgender women and all living substance.
Move out of San
we're gonna-
Francisco, nigga.
Yeah, we gonna bypass that. I would just tell you this: be careful. That's
it.
Because a lot of them, bro, some of them are looking they're looking like better women than women. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. All right, so Kayla Joe says, I don't think the game worked in some places like the Middle East. Women here is brainwashed by the religion and hard to hook it with for sex. What's your thoughts? That's not true. Look, okay. I'm gonna help all you niggas out. If I had an image of a bunch of MS-13 Crips and Bloods, if y'all know MS-13, that's some gang members from South America without the tattoos on their face. If I had a long line of a bunch of MS-13 Crips and Bloods with their shirt off and all their tattoos, throwing up gang signs, you would immediately look at them and think they're some goddamn criminals. That's what you would say. But if I put next to them Bernie Madoff and all these white-collar crime niggas with suits on, living in New York, living in these penthouses in Manhattan and all that, you know what I'm saying, worth millions of dollars, they just as much criminal as these niggas. They just as much. But the difference is they have suits and ties on, so they can walk around in public and not get looked at a funny way. These dudes got tattoos on their face and they dress like gang members, but they the same.
Mm-hmm.
They the same. They're all criminals. The difference between the gang members and the MS-13 is they don't care that you look at them as criminals. The dudes with the suits on, they care. They want to look like legitimate businessmen so they can get you for your dough, right? So the point that I'm saying with that is when you go to these foreign countries, to these Middle Eastern countries, y'all don't think women like dick? Okay. I mean, have y'all heard of honor killings? Y'all don't know what honor killing? Google it. Okay, y'all never seen no videos of chicks getting stoned to death, and they got the whole what's it called, hijab? What is it called? The whole shit on
Job,
right? They're getting stoned to death because they was cheating. Y'all don't think this shit happen in foreign countries? It do. You just don't hear a lot about it because women move different. So when I say women move different, what do I mean by that? When you look at the dudes in their suits, there's a reason why they have on suits. If you think about the Al Capones and the Lucky Lucianos, they wanted to appear as legitimate businessmen. But behind the scenes, they were fucking murderous criminals.
Right.
So they had a certain public persona they wanted to portray. Y'all don't think this shit go on in foreign countries? Enough said. You got it.
That's it. Yeah, man, I'm with you on that. We can move on to the next question. Cause it's OT, man. Gotta go. Yo, yeah, same shit. Move on. Nigga, move out of San Francisco.
All this weird shit. He says, is it Skype? People use to call in. No, nigga, regular number. I mean, you could use Skype, regular number. All right, Wolf Wood Gray, this regular number.
Nah,
and if you want
people from Jamaica and people from London,
England, Africa.
So that's not an excuse. Just dial the fucking number, or use what? Maybe use your WhatsApp if you want to. Maybe if you have an issue, try dial the number on your WhatsApp. That might work.
There you go. So Abdullah Salih says, how do you guys protect your boundaries effectively? You don't go ahead. You got it first.
No, I was just gonna say first, you got to know who you are.
Hold on, real quick. I don't think these niggas understand the significance of what you said, Miles. So we gotta show them.
You gotta show them, yeah. Facts. You gotta know who you are, man. You gotta get with your masculine identity. Find out who you are, what you want, and then the boundaries will show themselves. You understand? And once the boundaries show themselves, then you just reinforce the boundaries. But you got it, Zach.
No, my thing is, here's the problem. I like to refer to guys as toothless German shepherds. Okay. Meaning when all you do is bark at a bitch. Right? So Miles and Lucario, they talk about checking women all the time. When you check a chick, you should never check her for the same offense more than once.
Facts.
Why? If you in a let's say in a 30-day time span, you checking a chick for the same shit 2 or 3 times, you need to let her go then.
Facts.
So she ain't listening. You should never see the problem with guys. They think they're doing shit because they barking at a bitch. Okay. But my thing is there has to be consequences behind your actions. And sometimes those consequences involving taking dick off the table. Other times the consequences involve you not allowing her to be in your physical presence. Like I literally had to do this. They wanted to see me and I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna see each other for a minute. I'm gonna need you to sit back, sit with your feelings and reflect on your behavior. I'll holler at you in a couple of weeks, right? Sometimes, because you might like the chick and you might like fucking her, you might like seeing her, but you might have to refrain from doing that just to show her and give her a little snippet of what it means for her not to be able to bask in your physical presence. There has to be a consequence to it. It can't be just talking. All right, so hold on. Let's move on to the next joint. All right, so the guy says, is it true Amber Heard hit up? Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that. All righty then. So I don't know where you heard that from, but it don't matter.
Yo, Lucario gonna do a show. I think around 4:30. So you could hit him up on there and ask him yourself.
There you go. Cause we don't talk about other nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm still trying to get rid of that fucking question. But anyway, hold the fuck on. All right, there we go. We're covered up with that. All right, so Miles on the way out the gate. Matter of fact, let's do this. Hey, for all you guys who were not there to see the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man seminar, if you weren't there present physically or you didn't get to see the live stream, we can go ahead and show you this.
Yeah.
We need you guys to hit the link below to fuck with it. It's some real shit.
Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, and you missed a lot
sound
of
horrible. Rock with it,
game
though. Rock with
if
it.
you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the Definition of a Man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in the seminar, you're going to learn some heavy game for myself, Miles Cunningham, Ron Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today.
All right. We're gonna leave. That's the link. We're gonna leave it up for. We're gonna let that rock for a minute.
All right.
Look.
Yeah, man.
Real quick.
Real quick. That video is 4 hours long, guys. 4 hours long. We got speeches from myself, Lucario, Taekwondo, Ron Wills, and K. Zagan. And then after that, we have the whole entire Q&A session, including the situation with there was this one chick that actually showed up to the event and she was talking a bunch of shit and there was a big back and forth and a whole bunch of shit. So that's on there too. So boom.
There you go. So before we bounce, for all you guys, masculineidentitymembership.com.
Yep.
Fuck with your boy, Miles Cunningham.
For real, man. We got a bunch of videos on there, man. We got a bunch of videos on there, and yeah, man. The newest video on there is called 5 reasons men need solitude in order to build their masculine identity. You know what I'm saying? And the next video I'm putting on is a part 2 to building your sexual identity. You understand? Where I'm gonna talk about dirty talk and all this other shit concerning sex in the bedroom. So make sure y'all get on that, man. Oh, and we got the masculine identity soap, nigga. All right.
This is some real shit. My balls have been a lot looser since I've been using that soap. I'm just saying. It's just something for my skin. You know
oh my God. This nigga, bro. Yo, get the soap. Good soap though. It smells good. Shit. Oh, Kerry, for real. The lather. Yeah. How was the lather on the soap, bro?
Bro, look. The lather and Miles said it correctly. When there's cold water, I would even say lukewarm to a degree.
Yeah.
Okay. The lather is on point.
Exactly.
Like a lot of soap, you got to be like, shit,
Mhm.
But when you lather it up, it's like almost instantaneous. Like, oh shit, this got a nice little lather to it, and it smells like a man.
Mhm.
Like you're not walking around smelling like an apricot or a strawberry rose or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You
Fact,
smell like
man.
a man out this bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Because
yeah, no doubt.
the soap is formulated for cold showers. Because any soap on the market can give you decent lather in a warm shower or a hot shower. You know, that's nothing. But you have to make soap special if you want to make sure it lathers well in colder temperatures. You get what I'm saying? And I always tell my people to do cold showers because it helps with your masculinity and all that shit. But go ahead.
No, it does. But also a lot of soap, it dries out your skin.
Oh yeah,
that soap doesn't. That soap doesn't
dry out your skin.
It doesn't dry out your skin.
Yo, I got nothing but good stuff in here, man. I got olive oil, avocado oil. I got castor oil in here. I got shea butter in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I even got I added beef tallow. I don't know if anybody know what beef tallow is, but it's basically the fat from grass-fed cows. You understand what I'm saying? So
I ain't know that, but all that other shit you named was good jacking off oils. You know what I'm saying? You can get the stroke game on. But I'm just saying, this is a good jack off soap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? If you want to tug on your shit in the shower, boom, you got something.
It won't dry out your skin. It won't dry out your dick.
There you go.
Yo, you crazy, bro?
You can moisturize your skin and get a nut at the same time.
Yes,
oh
man.
my God. If it's not a dual soap, I don't know what the fuck is.
Yo, get the soap, man. If y'all want to get the soap, go to my Instagram, hit the link tree. The soap is in there too. Everything's in my link tree, man. The 60-minute consultation, the soap, the masculine identity, whatever you want, man. Even the Bad Boy membership is over there. And make sure y'all go to badboymembership.com too. Oh, and also September 3rd, Vegas. The Vegas leg of the Game Kings 2 seminar. We still getting all the details together. We're gonna put up the tickets on Eventbrite in a minute, man. So we're working on that. But September 3rd is the date. We got the venue, so it's happening. You understand? It's happening. So yeah, let's get it, man.
There we go. So on the way out the door, hey, peace to all y'all watching. Masculine Identity Soap for all you red pill guys. Come over to the winners table.
Facts.
Real Game No Theory tomorrow. 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time.
Summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement. Leveling up. Real.
We out.
No illusion.
Peace.
And all the men see the light. That's right. Only bringing the truth.